Hi everybody, welcome back to the wonderful world of Fallout 4. We're just going to get straight into the video. I had questions about going to the railroad, and then I had some basic questions about like what type of junk you need to use, what's more important, how to manage your inventory, that type of stuff. So I'm going to try to do a quick video about those things. Hopefully it helps with what you're trying to do, so let's get to it. Okay, to get to where you need to go, with the railroad, you have to go up to this section over here. When you get up here, you will find the Old North Church. We're going to take a quick run over to the Old North Church. Let me brighten this up a little bit so it's easier to see. We're going to run through the Commonwealth, and we're going to get to the Old North Church. And yeah, it's a bit of a trip from where I'm at because this is a lower level character. I haven't really unlocked most of the map yet. So I'm just going to speed this all up and we will meet back up near the Old North Church. Oh, right now that we're getting near, I'm just going to run down this way. I'm kind of taking the back alleys. There, discovered Old North Church. I'm behind it. We have to get in front of it, so I'm just going to fast travel to the front. And we're going to go into the Old North Church from this way. Now, when you're in the Old North Church, you're going to run into a lot of ghouls. The Old North Church is this building. You can see the little railroad sign next to it. And I do have my follower with me. But yeah, it's right here. We go into this door. We're going to see the beat up church or whatever. In the church, there's going to be a lot of ghouls. We're just going to bypass most of the ghouls. This character, he's mainly a melee weapon user right now, so he does substantial damage with melee weapons. He's not so much using the guns. But anyway, you basically, when you get into the Old North Church, you want to go veer to the right, and then you see another railroad sign icon. Then you just follow the path down to the basement of the church. And down when you're in the basement of the church, it's basically just a maze. You keep on following the railroad signs. Kill the ghouls that get in your way. Keep on going. And it's not too hard to get through. It's pretty much just one way you can go. And eventually you'll get to this weird door. There's the weird door right here. Now you can actually open up this wall. Going through the Freedom Trail will give you the password for that wall, but it's kind of hard to find the little red lines that you need to follow to begin with. But if you want to know what the password is, you just let me know and I will share the password with you. And yeah, that'll conclude how to get to the railroad. Another question that you had, if I remember correctly, is about your inventory, where I'm guessing you're picking up a lot of stuff and you're becoming over encumbered with it. And with the inventory, one of the ways that you can actually kind of keep it in check is by giving your companion or your follower whatever you have in your inventory that you're not using. For example, extra guns or random junk that you pick up. All you have to do that is you just drop that stuff on the ground. And then you talk to your companion and you talk to them just by pressing Y or triangle to talk. And then you tell them to pick up the stuff on the ground. Now this works whether or not your companion is over encumbered themselves. Like if you already gave your companion a bunch of stuff to carry, if you do it this way, they'll actually carry the extra stuff that you tell them to pick up that's on the ground. So on top of the inventory that you already have that's maxing out their weight limit capacity, you're adding more to it. It's just an exploit in the game that seems to help a lot. Another thing that I want to touch on is the specific scrap that you were asking what is worth actually saving and what isn't. Well, basically, the stuff that you're going to be using a lot of is wood, steel, oil, adhesive, circuitry, and aluminum. Gears, screws, and copper are also a must, but a lot of those are almost easier to duplicate. And I'll show you, if it's not in this video, I'll show you in another video how to do a bit of a dupe glitch. I do have some older videos that touch base on that, but I don't really know if I have one that's like specifically all about dupling stuff. So I'll have to check that out. Here where I'm at the Drumlin Diner, She's basically like a scrap dealer, and a lot of the time she has some of the stuff that you're going to need. She doesn't have a lot of it usually in bulk. Like usually you can find stuff like shipments of wood or shipments of steel in a junk dealer's inventory. There's also junk dealers that kind of roam around. One that you will run into a lot in Sanctuary is her name is Trash Can Carla. As soon as you open up Sanctuary as a settlement, Trash Can Carla starts to show up. And Trash Can Carla is also, she's a wandering junk dealer. You'll see her, she's usually in the middle of the road. There she is actually having a smoke. And you can go to her and talk to her and see what type of stuff she has in her inventory right now. If I remember correctly, the inventory resets itself every 48 hours in the game. So if you really are down hard to try to find something, you don't want to do the dupe glitch, or you don't have any of the product at all to try to dupe it to begin with, you can just sleep or sit on a bench or a chair and wait 48 hours, and the roaming junk dealer's inventory will refresh. Now that we picked up some of the junk that we needed, if you see when we're trying to make like this machine gun turret, for example, you see where the magnifying glass is for the gears and the oil. It was no longer grayed out or darkened or what have you. It was actually available because we did in fact find items that had both the oil and the gears on them. Now I'll touch base with the dupe glitch. All right, both these items have something that we need, so we're going to dupe them. So basically you just drop them on the ground. You go into settlement building, and then slide your thumb from the square button to the circle button. Hold down the circle button or the X button and the B button. Hold down the B button. And then while holding down the B button or the circle button, press the X button or the A button to save your option, depending on the controller. And then you get this screen. You have Scrap Giddy Up Buttercup, and then underneath it you have Store Giddy Up Buttercup. If you see both of those screens pop up, you did the dupe glitch right. Just in case you didn't do it right and you only got one of the two screens to show up, you can back out and try again. Just in case, you can quick save before you try the dupe glitch. Now that was just for some certain scrap that you needed. This time we're actually going to try to get you some more caps that you might need by doing the same type of dupe glitch. So basically what you want to do is you go to your workshop, you find like your gold, right? You drop all your gold down onto the ground, okay? You go back into settlement mode, and then you do the dupe glitch. Slide the X and B or the square and circle, and then press the A or cross to confirm it. And you can go back into your inventory and you'll realize that you went from 31 gold to 62 gold. That means that the dupe glitch worked. But like I said, before you start trying to do the dupe glitch, save the game just to be on the safe side. I'm going to give Trash Can Carla some of that gold that we just duplicated as currency exchange. And I'm not going to give her all of it because I'm probably just going to go and dupe some more of that a little bit later. But yeah, you can do the dupe glitch over and over again so long as you have the material in your possession that you want to duplicate. Anyway, I'm going to save the video here, or stop it here, and hopefully it helped out a little bit. To a lot of players of this game, this information is common knowledge, but to newer guys it really isn't. So yeah, to any of the newer guys that are starting with Fallout 4, hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully it helps you enjoy the game a little bit more. And thanks for stopping by my channel. I will catch you in the next one, all right? You have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, whatever it is, where you're at. Bye now.